Or local, brought to you by the Fort St. John Co-op.
Welcome to another edition of the show. Today, we're meeting Jessica, who owns Vive Spin Studio, which is inside the Pomeroy Sports Center. Jessica, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Happy to be here.
Yeah, thank you so much for coming in. Tell us a bit for people who don't know, anything about your business. What you do at Vive Spin Studio?
Yeah, well, we're fairly new. We did just open in December of 2021, so we're still a pretty new business. And like you said, we are currently located on the second floor of the Pomeroy Sports Center there. So nice central location to the city. We are an indoor cycling studio, so we offer indoor spin classes, which is essentially just you're riding on a stationary bike. A cool thing about our space is we have a fully enclosed studio for you, so it's pretty dim in the room. The lights are low. We have a pretty solid sound system in there, pumping some music. We got some cool like flashing lights and some like disco lights. So we do like some cool theme rides and everything like that.
I see.
And we also offer like private rides as well. So if you have a group of people that are new to spin or even like new to exercise and you kind of want a more private atmosphere, we definitely can accommodate to that. Lots of people also book the private rides for birthday parties, anniversary parties, team building. We've had the firefighters in there a few times. So it's really fun space to just kind of get out there and get moving.
Mm-hmm. Now, if you happen to be like me, you've heard of spin, and I kind of think I have a general idea of what it's kind of all about.
Yeah.
You've given a lot of it away. There's music, but tell me kind of what the benefit of it is, other than, well, it's exercise clearly, but
yeah,
in that sense, well, why should I do spin?
Yeah. Well, a lot of it was like my passion for health and fitness is a lot around the mental side of things. So the best feedback I've gotten since opening the space and the most meaningful feedback I've gotten since opening the space has been around the mental health aspect of even just coming into the studio, that social atmosphere, having that kind of enclosed space where it is dark and lights are kind of low and music is loud. It kind of removes people from the outside, what they're going through or anything going on. So that has been such a cool thing to experience, just the mental health benefits of it. And like you're speaking, the physical, of course, it's always good to just get moving, get active. And something with bikes too, they were actually created originally for rehab. So stationary bikes were created for knee injuries, hip injuries, all that kind of stuff. So it's really good low impact exercise for anyone who has injuries or is getting just like fresh into movement.
Mm-hmm. Now, I mean, you mentioned it already. It's kind of something you're very passionate about, mental health and physical fitness and all that. Clearly, you must have been a spin fan before you decided, I think I can open a place for people to come spin with me and my friends, right?
Yeah, 100%. I've always really been into health and fitness. I started back in high school. I went to university down in Kelowna and I went for a kinesiology degree. So that kind of propelled me more into that space and around kind of like-minded people. I dabbled into spin when I was down in Kelowna and like you say, just fell in love with it, fell in love with the community aspect of it. Everyone just kind of getting together, working towards whatever they're working towards, but you are coming together in a like-minded community and a like-minded atmosphere. And that's something we really pride ourselves on at Vive, is that we do kind of have our own little community within this big community. We're always doing community rides. We hold those once a week. So all the funds from that go to a local organization in need. We're always giving back to the food bank. Like this month we're holding a contest, and one of the things is to donate some food. So we're always just trying to build community, build camaraderie, and just get people together and get people moving.
And again, I mean, they're called spin classes, I think is the correct term, right? And sort of the teacher or the person leading it, tell us a bit about that. Like what kind of, if you go in there, what you'll expect in terms of, I think you said kind of earlier, it's kind of guidance you give.
Yeah.
And is it speed up, slow down, do this?
Yeah,
do that
totally.
Sort of
so all the instructors at Vive have been trained by myself. So we do all in-house training for them. And the nice thing about that is they're all kind of trained in the same way, but each individual person has their own flair, I like to kind of call it. So they all get to choose their own music. They all have different ways of motivating. They all have different ways of kind of guiding the class. So instead of I like to call it motivating rather than like yelling at them. So it's not so much that you're kind of getting like yelled at in there, you're getting more motivated. And yeah, the bikes are really nice. We have really nice bikes. We actually provide you with indoor cycling shoes. So you actually, everyone who comes has a pair of shoes. You clip right into the pedals and the gears. We have shifters on the bike, so the resistance is really smooth. And another nice thing about it is if you are new or even if you're not, there's always someone at the studio there to help you set up your bike properly, to go over everything with you. And if you need a refresher, we always have that available as well.
Awesome. Well, if someone's listening right now and they'd like to get involved, what's the best way to approach this? Can they just walk into the studio and say hi to you?
Yeah, you definitely can do that. We are typically open just like around our class times. We're not there 24/7. So if you check out the website and you view the class schedule and you come when those classes are running, someone will definitely be there. Other than that, reach out to me. My email is on the website. My phone number is on the website. And if you do so, I'd love to give anyone who mentions that they heard this on Moose FM to give them a free class.
Okay.
So yeah, if you send me an email, just say, heard you on Moose FM, and I'd love to set anyone up with a free class to come try us out.
All right. So definitely the first time, shoot you an email.
Yeah.
I did notice online you can book like your space online as well.
Yeah.
I imagine if you can, you would recommend you do that.
Yeah,
so
totally.
Got a space.
Our like booking system is very user friendly for the most part. So you can purchase online, you can book online, you can view our schedule online, and that's being updated daily. So if anything is changing, the website's always like a sure place to go to make sure you're on the right schedule.
Awesome. Well, again, that web address, I believe, www.vivespinstudio.com.
Yeah.
So you can check out the schedule online there. Again, shoot Jessica an email. If you mention that you heard this interview right now happening on Moose FM, she'll give you a free spin class. So that's awesome. So Jessica, thanks so much for coming by and talking about your excellent local business today.
Yeah, thank you for having me. I really appreciate it.
Again, it's Jessica from Vive Spin Studio. Check them out at vivespinstudio.com or go see them on the second floor of the Pomeroy Sports Center.